Good evening. This is All India Radio Kohima. I'm Jonas Yantan reading the evening news. The headlines. Centre approves 78 new routes under fourth round of Regional Connectivity Scheme URAN. Recovery rate of COVID-19 patients in Nagaland improves to 72.28%. Directorate of Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Services issues alerts outbreak of lumpy skin disease in cattle. And Nagaland University to conduct online examination for undergraduates from September 21. Centre has approved 78 new routes under the fourth round of Regional Connectivity Scheme Ure Deshka Am Nagrik Uran to further enhance the connectivity to remote and regional areas of the country. Civil Aviation Ministry said Northeast Region hilly states and islands have been given priority in the approval process for the new routes. It said 29 served, 8 unserved, and 2 underserved airports have been included in the list of approved routes. The ministry said overall 766 routes have been sanctioned so far under the URAN scheme. The new approved Regional Connectivity Scheme routes include Shillong to Dimapur and Dimapur to Shillong route. Recovery rate of COVID-19 patients in Nagaland has reached 72.28% today as the state reported 124 recoveries from the infection. For the past few days, the state is witnessing more recoveries from the infection, surpassing the number of active cases. Meanwhile, the detection of new cases has also come down steadily. Today, only 6 fresh cases of COVID-19 positive reported, out of which 4 were detected from Dimapur and 2 in Trensang. Of the 124 recoveries, 52 were from Kohima, Mon 38 and 34 from Dimapur. With this, the total confirmed cases in the state rises to 3,784, while the active cases stand at 1,031 and 2,735 people have recovered from the infection. So far, 8 people have lost their lives due to COVID-19. Till date, armed forces contributed the highest cases of COVID-19 positive in the state with 1,622 cases, followed by 1,222 returnees, 680 among the traced contacts, and 260 were frontline workers. Following the outbreak on emergence of lumpy skin disease in cattle in neighbouring state of Assam, the Directorate of Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Services, Nagaland, has asked all Chief Veterinary Officers, CVOs, to be on high alert by carrying out strict surveillance on the occurrence of the disease in the state through the veterinary institutes in respective districts. It also instructed all district officers to issue a red alert instruction to all the checkgates within their jurisdictions for control of diseased or suspected animal movement. The department further requested the CVOs of Peren, Dimapur, Woka, Mbukchung, Longleng and Mon to send report of disease outbreak, if any, to the Directorate immediately. Lumpy skin disease in cattle is caused by Boxviridae family virus characterized by fever, multiple nodules on the skin and enlarged superficial limb nodes with mortality ranging from 1 to 3%. However, it causes huge economic losses in the form of drop in milk production, reduced skin quality, and restriction of trade or movement. It is an infectious viral disease transmitted by arthropod vectors such as mosquitoes, biting flies, and ticks. Lumpy skin disease cannot be transmitted from cattle to human beings. Nagaland University will conduct online examination for a regular undergraduate 6th semester final, 5th semester supplementary, backlog as well as improvement exams for 6th semester of previous batch of students beginning from 21st of September. In a notification issued yesterday, Controller of Examination Dr. Maung Sangpa has asked the colleges to ensure that examination forms are duly filled and submitted to the university in time and necessary fees are paid before issue of admit cards to the students. Students have been advised to keep in touch with their respective colleges over phone, email, messaging or any other available technology for the latest updates. Meanwhile, online examinations of postgraduate 4th semester Mass Communication, CNTLS, MED and MPA are also scheduled from 21st of next month. For more details, students can log in to the university website nagalanduniversity.ac.in. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has praised the contribution of more than 1 lakh NCC cadets who supported the frontline corona warriors by executing various tasks in the fight against the pandemic. Singh said this while launching the Directorate General National Cadet Corps mobile training app in New Delhi today. Singh said NCC imparts values of unity, discipline and service to the nation. The app will assist in conducting countrywide online training of NCC cadets. The Department of Power has informed that all electricity consumers covered by IT billing and online payment facility under 9R APDRP, towns Dimapur, Kohima, Boka, Pek, Jumuketima, Mukukshung, Twensang, Zunapudu and Mon availing the facility of trusted consumer meter reading from the Department of Power Nagaland web portal can manually access their own energy readings. In this, the department said that a specific time slot from 1st to 10th of every month is allotted for the consumer. The department said this will enable the respective billing officers to generate bills for the current month, which will be posted and available for viewing and payment in the subsequent month. Further, consumers can download the bills and pay online either from the portal itself or through mobile wallet apps. Kohima Smart City Development Limited, in collaboration with the Nagaland Mountain Biking Association and a tribal cult, will be conducting a free community bicycle workshop on 29th of this month at the Old Assembly Secretariat from 10 a.m. onwards. Open for all, the workshop is being organized to promote safe, smart and confident bicycling with the ultimate goal of increasing bicycle ridership in Kohima. Basic cycling techniques like braking, cornering, and ideal body position, attack position, bunny hopping, climbs, jumps, and drops will be demonstrated at a workshop by cycling experts from the city. Participants are requested to bring along their own bicycles and safety gears. The organizers informed that a few bicycles will also be made available for those who wish to give cycling a try. The program is part of the India Cycles for Change Challenge, whereby Kohima is participating in the competition along with 95 other cities under Smart Cities Mission, Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, which will conclude on October. The Directorate of School Education has informed that the Ministry of Education, in partnership with MyGov, is organizing an online competition for teachers on preparation of communication material relating to National Education Policy NEP 2020. The participating teachers, both from government and private schools, will have to prepare communication material on different themes of NEP 2020 related to school education. The communication material can be either in the form of film with duration of 1 to 2 minutes in MP4 format, posters in 12 into 8 inches size, and infographics in the form of PPT or slides. In this regard, the competition will be held at school level from 5th to 25th of next month. School heads will select 2 best entries on each format and forward them through email to the respective district education officers, DEOs, on or before 29th of September. Thereon, the DEOs will select best 3 entries and forward it to the Director SCRT Kohima Nagaland on or before 7th of October. 10 best entries, irrespective of theme and format at state level, will be exhibited in the State Education Department website from 15th October onwards and then submitted for national level selection to NCERT. And now 20 news, here are the main points again. Centre approves 78 new routes under 4th round of Regional Connectivity Scheme URAN. Recovery rate of COVID-19 patients in Nagaland improves to 72.28%. Directorate of Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Services issues alerts outbreak of lumpy skin disease in cattle. And Nagaland University to conduct online examinations for undergraduates from September 21. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.